Hi, Vapsa here. Today, let's set up collisions for our tile map. For that, go to any tile that shares the same tile map resource. Now go to the tile set resource and select what you want the collisions for. I'm going to set up collisions for my trees. So I go to the tree tile, and last episode I set it as a single tile, so that will help make collisions a bit better. Now you go to the inspector and in physics layer add a physics layer. You can also add a physics material for properties like friction and other kind of stuff if you don't want the player to slip away with these tiles and things like that. I'm not gonna do that, but you can do that. Now what you do is go to the paint area in the here and select by clicking the drop down and physics layer 0. Since it's the first physics layer, it will be 0 and 1 2 3, so it's in the order of that. Now you have the blue thing area here. Click on the tile to select the tile, then you can customize the brush. You're not setting the tiles in real time, you're creating a brush that fits the tiles. Then you have to click on the tiles to assign that shape to the tile, which is this process is really important because sometimes people set up the shape for the tile and forget to click on the tile, and this whole setup of the tile just goes to waste, and it's really time consuming to have the collisions work, and if they go to waste, it really feels bad. I'm not covering the whole area because I want the players to go behind the tree and just collide with the tree trunk. Now click on it, and now you can see there are these collision shapes here. As you can see, I'm able to go above the tree. I'm gonna set up voice sorting in a later video, and you can see I'm able to collide. You can see I have visible collision shape in the debug menu enabled to see the collision shape. One bad thing here is that I cannot change the color of this collision shape. I kind of don't like this blue color. If you guys know where I can change this color, please let me know. Now I'm going to set up collisions for these smaller tiles. You can see that it was a brush, so the shape I did for the tree is now assigned to this little guy. You can right your main button of the mouse. For me, it's opposite. Some people use left click, some people use right click as their primary mouse button. So your primary mouse button for adding these points, and your secondary mouse button for removing this. I actually use flipped because I'm really crazy. I use normally people use left click, I use right click. I really don't know, wait a minute. People use left click, I use right click. Yeah, that's how it works. So for me, it's left click for removing points and right click for adding points. It would be the opposite to you. Sorry for a little bit of confusion there. Okay, now that I've set up collisions for these guys, I'm going to set up collisions for my post here. As you can see, the same process for everyone. Make sure you don't add too much points to this because that will just hurt your performance. Most of the time 3 to 4 points are maximum, just 4 points. You can see that you don't really need to make a tile into one. Like this log is 2 separate tiles, and I did that intentionally to show you that you can set up collisions for a single shape that consists of different split up tiles. As you can see, I actually made the shape and forgot to assign it, and now I'll have to make it again. As I said, it's quite annoying. I'm leaving a little bit of area above so the player can go behind the log. Same for this guy, and yes, collisions for everything here. You can turn off visual collision shape to bit more visualize it, and as you can see that it's working good, but there's a bit space between the player and the collision shape of these trees. The reason is that I have made the collision shape of the player cover the whole body. You really don't need to do that. Most of the time the collision shape is just really small, a small little ball in the stomach area, just a little bit of, so it's just for collision. You don't need to cover the whole body. It's not 3D, it's 2D. And you need to adjust the shape of the collision shape for the trees and the collision shape of the player to a point that it looks really good. As you can see now, if I go above the tree trunk, it looks really good. That now you cannot, it's not, oh my god, I'm not able to see anything here.